Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to use the Acute Take Tracker functionality in the Maxims EPR. We're using version 12.2, which is the go live version. It may well be by the time that you see this video some of the features have changed slightly, as there are a few amendments that we're hoping to make in the near future. But as it stands, it's currently at a level where we can use it and make good use of it from go live. On the screen now you can see the Acute Take Tracker has been selected. You'll see the mouse is moving over various different filters that you can apply in order to limit the patients that you're seeing. Emergency department referrals there has been selected. Clicking that will reduce the screen just to those patients that have been referred into general medicine as the service. If we change the service to one of the other acute takes, such as general surgery, obs and gynae, paediatrics, then or orthopedics, then again you'll see just those patients that have been referred to that service. So obviously the biggest take is the acute medical take, and that's where the tracker, or the previous incarnation of the tracker, has been used. Here we're just going through how you can combine gynecology with obstetrics to get a single view of patients coming in for obs and gynae, as indicated there. You can also filter by responsible healthcare physician if there is a service where patients are divided between individual specialists. However, for most cases you'll want to filter on service. The status of the patient, as to whether they've been seen by a junior doctor, reviewed by a registrar, or seen by a consultant, can be changed, and this allows post-take ward rounds to identify patients which haven't yet been seen by a consultant, or again here, by using this exclude seen by consultant box, that will just show you the patients who are waiting to be seen. So along the main panel of the screen, you can see that there are certain columns which haven't got things filled in, such as alerts. Icons will appear there. The location where it says County Hospital Emergency Department means the patient has actually arrived in the emergency department, and you can see that there's columns there for working diagnosis, current status, which we mentioned, and also scores for such things as a new score and basic plan. Also, those patients who have been seen and we need a transfer request is something that we'll be showing later. You can also indicate at that point. Once order becomes available, new results will appear in the new results column. This tutorial will show you how to use the tracker functionality to update the details of the patient on the screen. As you can see, we've got a patient here with no information currently selected. Right-clicking brings up this option to view the patient details. Clicking Edit allows you to change them, so now the boxes have opened up. So presenting complaint is as it sounds. It's a free text box allowing you to store the presenting complaint. You can add coded information as well by clicking on the plus sign, and again clicking Add. This will allow you to add free text as to the working diagnosis, but also on this second box here, taxonomy search allows you to select a coding system. We're hoping to be using SNOMED. Currently ICD-10 is loaded, which this demo can use. So you can see a UTI is now being entered as the suspected diagnosis. A new score also appears on the Acute Take Tracker screen. This can be entered manually. And a plan, again a free text box, allowing a quick overview of the current plan for the patients coming through the emergency admitting stream. An audit trail is kept with the plan history, and updates can be added. This isn't intended as clinical noting, it's there as a quick view reminder for teams admitting patients of what they need to do and where the current plan is for the patient. So now you can see the screen has been updated with the information about possible diagnosis of UTI, need for a urine sample has appeared. Thank you. In this clip we're going to show you how to change the seen by status. This is used to identify patients that have been seen on the post-take ward round or yet waiting to be seen. So by collecting seen by, you can record the person who's most senior person who's seen the patient to date. It will default with your name, but if it's someone else, so if it's a junior doctor filling it out on the post-take round, you put the consultant's name in, and again, if you need to, you can modify the time that patients were seen by. That patient's now disappeared off the tracker list because we have the exclude seen by consultant box checked. So unchecking that and researching allows the patients who have already been seen on the post-take round to be listed again. In this video clip we are going to show you how to put in a transfer request and reassign patients. So once patients have been seen on the acute take, there is often a need to indicate to the bed managers which ward you'd like the patient to go on. So if you've come in with a chest problem, then you would want the patient to go to Arrow ward, as been shown in this example. You can put comments in as well in the free text box. The mandated checkbox is really there just to indicate how important it is the patient goes to the right ward, and you create a transfer request by clicking on the create button. You can edit the request if needs be, otherwise that will stay in the system as a request until the patient gets moved. So here we're changing the destination to the coronary care unit.
That's it.
That's it. So this clip we're demonstrating how to add tasks for out-of-hours on-call teams for inpatients. So the patient's chosen off the post-take tracker, right-click and bring up the task option, out-of-hours. Click on New, and you can see here the task screen opens up. The first field is the type of a task, or that's a review of a patient, a potential discharge, a procedure or result that needs chasing, etc. You then need to choose which team. That will depend on who the patient's currently under, so medical patients obviously seen by the medical out-of-hours team, and set outstanding as the initial status, i.e. it hasn't been completed yet. You then choose what time, ranging from morning, afternoon or any time or specific time, and indicate the grade of doctor that the task is suitable for, so in this case senior house officer. The date picker is then used to select particular dates, so over a long bank holiday you may want a patient reviewed on several different days, and then in the comments field you enter the text that describes the task that's required. And once you've done that you click save and the task is added to the task list. Hovering over the bubble allows you to see the task in the summary view. The final tab at the top of the screen next to the post-take is the out-of-hours tasks, and this is the list of all tasks that have been added. So the status of outstanding will show the on-call team which tasks need to be done. They select which team they're working for, and then click search. This will bring up the jobs for the medical team. You can easily get a quick overview of what jobs need to be done, and you can obviously the assigned grades required for those tasks. Once a task has actually been performed, you'll update this list. We're going to edit the task, and you can change the status to complete. Again, If there's been any issues or feedback for the team, you can add further text here. Again, this isn't a replacement for the medical notes in phase 1, but it's really just a quick, convenient communication tool.